Okay, let's start with my module 3 embedded system. First we are going to see the definition of embedded system. What do you mean by an embedded system? An embedded system is a computing system that is designed to serve as a dedicated purpose. As an example, we will going to see three example: calculator, washing machine and a digital camera. Calculator is meant for calculation. So in this calculator we can perform all the mathematical expressions. Okay, this calculator cannot be used as a mobile devices in order to send or receive a message. So calculator can be used only for a calculation, such a way that, suppose if we take an example of a washing machine, in this washing machine is meant for washing a clothes, and none of the other extra activities cannot be done through a washing machine. So digital camera will going to capture an image, and other extra things cannot be done using this digital camera. So dedicated purpose means a embedded system which is used to perform a specific task. Okay, so there are two other definition also. The one more definition: an embedded system is a computing system with a dedicated function with a larger system. Okay, now embedded system consists of both hardware as well as a software. So in embedded system, which we are going to call it as an hardware, the chip which we are going to present will be called as an hardware component. See, as an example, in a motherboard there will be a chip. That chip will be of an hardware. Where we are going to find the software which we load into my chip in order to perform a specific task. This will be called as a software. So software can be anything. Whatever the code we are going to write, according to that it will going to perform a task. So where we are going to load this software, we are going to load this software into a chip. Okay, next we are going to see the difference between embedded system and a general purpose system. What do you mean by an embedded system and what do you mean by a general purpose system? First we are going to see what do you mean by an embedded system. As I said, it's a combination of special purpose hardware and embedded OS for executing a specific set of application. Example, washing machine and a digital camera. As I said, an example, washing machine can be is meant for washing a clothes, and other extra activities cannot be done through a washing machine. As an example, washing machine cannot be termed as a television. We cannot sit and watch it like a television. So washing machine cannot be termed as a television. Another example, digital camera is only to use or capture an image. Okay, whereas in general purpose system, it's a combination of generic hardware and a general purpose software for executing a variety of applications. See, general purpose OS means is for example a personal computer. In this personal computer we can perform n number of tasks, like we can listen to a music, we can watch a video, correct, and we can delete a content, we can add according to whatever the operations we can perform, we will going to give according to that it will going to perform. So whereas in embedded system it is fixed, whatever the task which we will going to assign at the time of design, only that task will be done in this embedded system. And the second difference is it may or may not contain OS. Okay, washing machine does not contain any OS, but as an example, washing machine does not contain any OS, but it will going to perform its task whichever the designer has designed. Whereas a smartphones is an embedded system which contains an OS. So the general purpose system, it contains a general purpose OS. Example, personal computer. All the personal computer will be having its OS. So where this OS, by using this OS, we can perform n number of tasks. Okay. The third example is application is non-alterable by end users. Who will be called as an end users? The user who will going to use will be called as an end users. We cannot alter my washing machine to a television. We cannot alter my digital camera to a mobile phone, correct, or a smartphone, correct. So this application is non-alterable, whereas these applications are alterable by the user. See, for example, if you want to write something, we can write and we can minimize that, and if you want to listen music, we can listen music and we can minimize that, and if you want to watch a video or a movie, we can do in this general purpose system, whereas in embedded system we cannot. Okay, next example is focused for power saving and efficient use. Focused for power saving means whatever the appliances we borrow will be in power saving mode. See, for example, a refrigerator. So refrigerators comes with a star mark. You guys can observe in your home, there is a star mark on your refrigerator which shows it's an power saving, which shows if you go for a microwave oven also there will be a power saving stars. So these stars indicates this embedded systems saves power, whereas it is not much focused in general purpose systems. Okay, the next example is deadline and time constraint. So in embedded system there is a deadline and there will be a time constraint. See, for example, in a washing machine, if you want to rinse, the time will be fixed for 5 minutes. We cannot extend that. It's a time constraint. After 5 minutes it will going to end its task and we cannot exceed that. So deadline will be given, whereas in this general purpose system there is no strict deadline and there is no time constraint task. See, if you want to watch a movie n number of times, you can watch and you can stop wherever we want, correct, and there is no time constraint. See, suppose if anything happens in between, we can go out and we can come back. So at that time also the system will going to remain same and it will not going to delete or it cannot be done anything. So there is no time constraint for this general purpose system, whereas in this embedded system there is a time constraint. This time will be fixed. In that particular amount of time you need to accomplish your task. So this, in today's class we have seen the definition of the embedded system and we have seen a difference between embedded system and a general purpose system. Thank you guys.